The most widely known and praised Mario games consist of the mainline 3D titles. Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy are all beloved by many. However, the last mainline 3D Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey, was released in 2017. Since then, Nintendo has mostly released spin-off titles such as Mario Golf Super Rush and Mario Strikers Battle League. With the major success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, fans are eager to know when the next Super Mario game is coming out. Today, we'll be looking at the future of Mario Bros. Series and the potential of a new game on the horizon. Be sure to stick around till the end, as we later discuss what we would like to see in a future mainline title. When will the next Super Mario game come out? No announcements have been made about the next Mario game. However, in an interview with Variety, Shigeru Miyamoto hints that something is planned. When asked when can we expect a new Mario game, Miyamoto replied, "Well, all I can say is, please stay tuned for future Nintendo Directs." Currently, there have been no announcements made about upcoming Nintendo Directs. Since Nintendo opted out of participating in E3 this year, fans are hoping this means Nintendo is planning a Nintendo Direct sometime this summer. Especially since the future of first-party Nintendo games is unclear aside from Pikmin 4. It's at this future Nintendo Direct that the next Mario game should be announced. Nintendo has a tendency to shadow drop games, like with the Metroid Prime Remaster and 1-2 Switch sequel. This comment from Miyamoto gives reassurance that the new Mario game will most likely be shown off in a Nintendo Direct. Now fans don't have to worry about a new Mario game trailer dropping on Twitter on a random day of the week. As for release dates, the holiday season is wide open for potential first-party games from Nintendo. Outside of Pikmin 4 and Tears of the Kingdom, there's not much in terms of huge upcoming releases. It's possible that if a Mario game is coming this year, then a holiday release is most likely. There are a few rumors circulating about a future 2D Mario game. A Nintendo leaker by the name of Zippo has claimed that a new 2D Mario game is set to release in the 2023 or 2024 fiscal year. Zippo mentions that the game will feature Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad as playable characters and that the game has been in development for the last 3 to 4 years. This information should be taken with a huge grain of salt. Leaks aren't always accurate, and Nintendo especially has had its fair share of gaming leaks that turned out to be false. Zippo is especially infamous for false leaks spread about the Sonic Adventure series. Zippo had made false claims that Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remakes were going to be released sometime in the future. However, these claims were all debunked, and Zippo's credibility shot straight down. It takes a long time to recover credibility after making wild and unsubstantiated claims like these. Why hasn't a game come out yet? Typically, new mainline Mario games are introduced at the beginning of a Nintendo console generation. For example, Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64 and Super Mario World for the SNES. This remains true for the Switch as well, with Odyssey being the only new mainline Mario title on the console. However, multiple mainline Mario titles have existed on consoles before. For instance, the Wii has both Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Other games have also received multiple mainline titles on the Switch, like Zelda and Kirby. Even if a game doesn't receive a direct sequel, these games are often supported with DLC. Take Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for example. This ultimately fuels the rumors of Odyssey 2 or potentially a new Odyssey DLC being right around the corner. It's shocking that a game like 1-2 Switch can receive a sequel before Mario. With no Odyssey 2 announced and no DLC levels for the original Odyssey, what gives? And before you mention Luigi's Balloon World, no, that doesn't count. Since when does a change in weather account for a new level? Yeah, since never. There is speculation that Nintendo is holding out on releasing a new Mario game in anticipation for a new console. On average, Nintendo consoles have a lifespan of 5 to 6 years. The Nintendo GameCube was released in 2001, and the following Nintendo Wii was released in 2006. The Switch is now 6 years old, meaning that the console should be nearing the end of its lifespan. This would be a golden opportunity for Nintendo to drop a highly anticipated game alongside their new console. Mario games are some of the best-selling games on Nintendo consoles, so it would make sense that Nintendo may be holding out to boost sales for a new system. This could also lead to new installments for Mario Kart and Mario Party. However, it's difficult to measure if Nintendo is actually clearing the way for a future console. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC is still releasing the rest of its DLC waves. Splatoon 3 is still receiving support, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom just released, and the Nintendo Switch Online updates coming all suggest that there's more to come. With the raving Mario popularity after the release of the film, it's hard to believe that a new game is too far off. Using the success of the film to promote a new game seems like a no-brainer, which also leads fans to think Miyamoto meant that something new is right around the corner. Not to mention that rumors of an upcoming Nintendo console have been circulating for years now. Even after the OLED Switch was released, people insisted that another console was also in development. It's beating a dead horse to say that a new console is on the way. In the end, it's still too soon to pinpoint an accurate release date. Maybe a new game could be released this holiday, maybe not until next year. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and stay updated on future Nintendo content. What can we expect? The Zippo leak makes a lot of promises about this new 2D Mario game. Zippo claimed that Nintendo will take design elements from their movie counterparts, adopting things like visible shoelaces and collared shirts. Zippo supports these claims by posting a link to a job listing from the Japanese Nintendo website. The job mentions the development of an unannounced 2D action game. Again, this should be taken with a grain of salt. Without relying on leaks and rumors, we can still speculate what the next Mario game could look like. In each 3D Mario game, a new type of gimmick has been introduced. In Super Mario Sunshine, there was FLUDD, and Super Mario Odyssey had the capture mechanic. Even 2D Mario games at least feature new power-ups to mix things up a bit. New Super Mario Bros. Wii introduced the propeller cap and the penguin suit. If this is an entirely new adventure and not a sequel to Odyssey, it's safe to say that new gameplay elements will be implemented. Games outside of the Super Mario series are introducing new and exciting gameplay features. Kirby and the Forgotten Land introduced Mouthful Mode, and Pikmin Forest trailers showcased new Pikmin types and a dog-like companion. It's safe to say that this new Mario title will feature something new for players to enjoy and experiment with. The new gameplay function may not give the player freedom to create Korok death traps, but it will surely be an exciting point for the series. Hopefully, Nintendo will take advantage of DLC content to further support this entry. It was a shame that the only DLC that Odyssey received was a hide-and-seek minigame. The only concerning aspect of DLC content would be Nintendo's practice of drip-feeding content to players. Mario Golf and Mario Strikers on Switch both featured free DLC content over the course of months. Many fans felt conflicted about this style of adding content. Some felt it was exciting to receive updates to the game they love. Others felt that Nintendo was releasing unfinished games for full price. For example, Animal Crossing New Horizons was a game that felt smaller in scale prior to the release of DLC updates. New Horizons was missing longtime staples of the franchise like Gyroids, Captain's Boat Tours, and Brewster's Cafe, to name a few. This led to many fans feeling that the game was underwhelming and disappointing. It's unlikely that Nintendo would release a mainline Mario game where there was a noticeable lack of content. Though it is a bit disappointing that Luigi is not playable in Odyssey without the help of mods, especially since Luigi was playable in Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Something similar occurred after the announcement of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Many believed that the game hinted at Daisy being a brand new playable character to be added to the game. It seemed entirely plausible that a new playable character could be added after the game's original release introduced Rosalina as a playable character in the mainline game for the first time. Alas, Daisy was not playable, and the only new content was the new bonus campaign, Bowser's Fury, which was fantastic, by the way. We can hold on to hope that in the next Mario game, Luigi will be playable from the get-go, and not in a future DLC wave. That covers when we think the next Mario game will be coming out. A brand new 2D Mario game or a 3D Mario game? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos.